Trojans. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Troy Trojans. And the Trojans will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Buckeyes offense will have first crack at this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Buckeyes have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's loose. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Trojans moving quickly to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. With the catch, it's Beal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Off play action. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. There he goes. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Trojans. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. To the air on 2nd down. Fires left. Pulls it in. It's Meadows. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll give it to the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Lowers those pads. The 20. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So take the touchdown off the board. What a devastating penalty. Pass interference, waving off the pick 6. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Beal. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Absolutely perfect. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Powers through the defender. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Trojans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Trojans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Makes the grab. It's Meadows. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On target over the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Ohio State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. The give. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. Wide open, makes the catch. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Trojans in the hurry-up.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now facing a 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Got him downfield. Turning it on. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Got it in the middle. It's Jones. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. And the Trojans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Troy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 7 over South Carolina.
Slithers into space.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds the tight end.
That was pretty easy for the quarterback, right? You just need a few yards to pick up that first, so you find the tight end, put it on his body, let him go do the work, and keep the drive alive.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Going to swing it on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beal. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking downfield on first down. There's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Rides to back and leaves it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up, and he's going to throw deep right side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Get it out on the screen. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Swings it out to his running back. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. 3rd down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Snagged in the middle, it's Beal. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Touchdown, Trojans! And the pummeling has started.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rutgers. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Ran through the contact. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Quickly complete. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Holds and fires complete to the right. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Now on the option. Now the toss. Looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a heat. Back's got it. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better.
Continues to fight for yards. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. He's got it on the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Give to the single back. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He makes a grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting it, keep spinning it. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Leaves it with the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Trojans! And the punishment has been extended. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Ohio State, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He's got his man across the middle. At the 40, there he goes. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Meadows. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of getting UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 18 over South Carolina. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's 2nd and long. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that